Hello and welcome back everyone. So this is going to be a 3v3 31k battle. I've not put anything on my channel for a few days, and it's basically because the kids are off, and obviously I'm spending time with the kids, so I've not really got time to be putting it up every day. So basically for the next 6 weeks it'll be whenever I can, basically. But let's just get straight into the players, the factions, and the army comps. So over here we have Spartan Commander. He's got 13 urbans, 1 legionary first cohort, and 6 Praetorian cav. Yeah. Then you've got me. I've got 6 Praetorian cav. I've got 2 archer auxilia. I've got 1 legionary first cohort, and then the rest urbans. And then over here we have Stevelongshanks, and he has, I think, 13 urbans, 1 legionary first cohort, and then the rest Praetorian cav. So 6 Praetorian cav. We've got over here, we've got iow-esraX. He's got a bog standard build, I believe. Yep. So he's got 14 urbans and 6 Praetorian cav. Over here you've got Glue, which is aka Nian or Nian. I think he's got his bog standard build, I believe. He has he's got 4 Praetorian cav here, it looks like. He's got 2 archer auxilia, and then the rest urbans. And then we've got Krateros. He's got 6 Praetorian cav and I think 14 urbans. So let's just get straight into this mofo. So as you can see, I brought over my cav to the flank. I wanted to try and see if I can get charges in here. So here we are. I'm firing into these units here. I got the first volley off before they broke into loose formation, which is a bit of a bonus. What I need to do is put these guys in loose formation as well. But as you can see, I'm pretty isolated up here. It's just me. So I'm going to put my guys in testudo, but Krat has charged his guys into this unit, which actually makes these units here very vulnerable. So I've put them in loose formation so they don't get too much peerless shot at them. So currently I'm shooting at their the infantry units at the front with some flame arrows, just try and lower that morale as much as possible. Still got these cav units on the flank. As I say, I was hoping to get a bit of an angle to try and charge in, but nothing's really happening over on this flank here. I'm still firing in. I've got like 3 units here taking on this unit here, so but it is causing Ezra to bring over a few units. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 units he's bringing over, and to try and support to support the centre, which makes him a little bit vulnerable. We're slightly out-caving them as well, so we've got like 18 cav units, and they have what they got? 6, 12, got 16 cav units. So we've got like 2 extra. But as you can see, I'm still shooting in with my flame arrows. Maybe what I should have been doing is trying to concentrate on some of these Praetorian cav units over here. But one of Spartan Commander's units has just broken in his front ranks. I think Krateros is trying to basically isolate me a little bit, trying to get through this gap, which is a really good idea. So I'm just trying to fire in. I'm just trying to open up a few units just to try and maybe hold. There goes another unit of Spartan Commanders just routing away. And then obviously it's not going to be nice on their the morale for the for these guys here. So I'm trying to. That's a great little firing in there with his peeler there by Spartan Commander onto the flank of these units here. This unit is finally broken. There was like 4 left in it. I've still got a unit up here that's going on against iow-esraX, but I'm trying to isolate these units here as much as possible. There's not much going on over on the flank here. We're not really doing anything. We're just putting our guys into, well, my alliance is putting his guys into testudo. So right now I've lost 2 units, and what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to hold in the center, because as you can see there's a lot of units here in the center, and on the flank, you know, it's a little bit more scattered. I think they're going to really try and push through the center of my lines here, but as you can see right here, I've got like 1 unit, 1, 2, 3, 4 units there, maybe 5, just sitting there with my unit trying to attack them. But as you can see, I'm still trying to fire in some flame arrows, just lower that morale again. We've got a nice charge here coming in by Spartan Commander. I think I do charge when these guys hit, I think. But as you can see, he's just broke a few units through. I think right now he's asking me to charge. I was trying to concentrate on what I was doing over here, but one of Spartan Commander's units is just routed, but that unit should come back. But he's just routed another unit as well. What I'm going to try and do is take mine to the center, because they've just taken theirs away from the center. Now, because Spartan Commander's units are all really close together, it's really difficult to try and charge in here. So this unit has come back because there was 44 in there, and I've broken a few units. Spartan Commander's bringing back a few of his units here because he could see the charge. Maybe what I should have been doing is maybe shooting these Praetorian Cav units. I think that probably would have been the best bet. But we've got a bit of a fight now coming over on our right flank here with Ezra and Steve. But as you can see here, I'm coming in for a nice big cav strike. I'm aiming for this unit over here. So what I want to do is completely bulldozer these units, and then when I get charged, we need Spartan Commander's units to come and charge in as well. As you can see, I've just taken out a few units there, 2, 3 units. Now I got out just in time, just before these guys were charging in. But Steve looks like he's doing a really good job over here against Ezra. My lines are getting really thin in the center here. I've got like 4 units left in reserve. Now they're coming in for to try and take out the center here. I've still got my cav units just sitting here. What I should have done is I should have charged in here, but Nian had charged in all his units, all his infantry units, his cavalry units, all in one go. I'm trying to hit them on the flank here, trying to cause a bit of a rout with a nice charge that's coming in. But with all look, with all these units here, we're just starting to make a few units just rout. The Spartan Commander's trying to finish off the rest of Krateros' army there. So I'm just trying to pull out, trying to save whatever cav I have, because I know that Steve's doing pretty well over here taking on Ezra, because Ezra's had to split his army up to try and help the center. So what Nian is going to do is going to charge into the flank of these Spartan commander units, but just as he's charging, I'm going to charge into the flank of his units here, which is going to take a lot of his units down. I know it's probably going to kill quite a few of mine, but with that big charge, you know, you would expect it to do a lot of damage. Now as you can see, I'm still charging through. I'm going towards these infantry units here, so I'm trying to run out because we've got all these julii infantry trying to come through. I'm trying to run all my guys out to round the flank so we can do something around the flank. These infantry units are pretty isolated now, but Steve's doing really well. He's taking on Ezra, and he's won because, as I say, Ezra's had to bring around his troops there. Now there's not a lot of my cavalry still left. There's none of my infantry left now. My urban cohort unit here maybe, but I do believe, do I have another unit? I do have. Is this mine? This is not mine. Maybe I don't have another unit. I think I just have my cavalry. I'm trying to save my cav as much as possible, but as you can see, the julii here have just taken their troops away. What I need to do is not get snagged up by these urban cohorts here. I need to try and come round like these archers are. They're coming round here, so I can get a nice charge in. What I need to do is try and take up this general, because that would lower the morale massively. So here I come in for a charge. I'm going to try and go for this general here. He's still holding. Still holding. There we go. So we've just broken the oh no, we haven't got the general yet. There we go. We just killed the general. So I'm just going to try and bring my cav out. Now we've got Steve Longshanks trying to come over, trying to give us a bit of support over here, because it was basically like Steve's full army against maybe half an army from Ezra, because he's trying to help out in the centre. Now I could see this little gap here, so I'm trying to aim to get through here, trying to break their lines. There we go. So we've got a nice little route there. We've got a few units starting to route, and I just wanted to get my cav out as soon as possible. I'm still trying to fire in. I think I've still got a unit over here, one urban cohort unit that I'm not going to need, because we've got all of Steve units here. And here we come in for another charge. I think this is it. I think this is the big route. There we go. There's the route that finishes it all the main parts anyway, because we've only just got like a couple of units here. Now they've all just broken, and there's just maybe a few urban cohort units over there that's not going to pose a big threat to anything. But let's just look around the battlefield. Look at this. This is an epic proportions of dead Romans here. The Roman Civil War. Scipii versus the Julii. Just pure horror. And there we go. There's the battle. There's the end. The Scipii have won, so we'll say the Senate has won, so there is no Roman Empire anymore. Well, anymore. There is no Roman Empire. The dirty Julii Romans never succeeded in taking over the Roman Empire, and the Scipii kept the Senate in power. So great game by everyone. Well played to Spartan Commander and Steve, and really good kills from everyone. I think actually everyone did really well. Everyone got over 1,000 kills, which is brilliant. And yeah, it was just a good game. So thank you for everyone that was in the game. Hope you enjoyed this battle, guys. If you want to see more Rome Total War battles, then please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you all very soon, and thank you very much.